Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be installing a OMP Strut bar on the Contour SVT. So right here in front of me is the box that the strut bar is in, right here. And as you can see, I already opened it. So let's open it again. And here's a little sneak peek, you can see right there. So here's a little sneak peek. Alright, and then right here, OMP Strut bracer. Alright, so I'm going to throw this on the counter right over there, and I'll see you in a second. Alright, so here is the bar. It's not bad, it's I believe it's powder coated. It's like some sort of black. Not sure if it's like satin or flat. I think it might be flat black. But so here's the bar. Here is the OMP strut bar. Let me focus. There we go. Sort of. It's trying. Anyways, here it is. And so let me go pop the hood of the Contour. Alright, so here's the engine bay of the Contour. And we're going to be putting the strut bar like right here. So let me go throw that on there real quick. When putting the strut bar on, you will have to modify the AC line right here. You'll have to either push it forward or back towards the firewall. And to do that, you'll have to come down here. I'm gonna use my phone as a flashlight. There's a bolt right here, or a little nut, that you'll have to take out and either drill a hole or something to push it back or forwards towards the front of the car to move the AC line, because it is in the way when you try to put the bar on right here. This hits the strut bar and it won't go down flat, so that will have to be modified. And in order to do that, you'll have to either try to do it with everything in here or take off your intake right here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll see you in a second. Alright, so we want to unloosen this right here from the throttle body to take this whole thing out. And then you want to take this off, undo this, take this off, undo this. And then you should be able to pull this right here, like this way, and pull it out so we can get to the bolt for the AC line so we can take it out. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and do that. There's one more hose towards the bottom. Alright. There's one back here. So we got all that out. So now the bolts are here. I believe it might be a 10, so let me check real quick. Okay, it actually was a 10. So this down here is a 10 millimeter. You just want to undo this. Alright, so I took it off. I'm just going to set it right here. Alright, so now we should be able to pull the AC line off of the little hook. And move it wherever you want. So we're going to see if we can tuck it back like that and see what it does. Alright, so we're going to take off this bolt right here and take off this little cap to be able to put the bar on here, and then it got bolted back down, and then we can line up the holes, drill pilot holes, and then put the hardware in here, and then we'll be done after we put the intake back on. So let me start to take these off, and before I do this anymore, this is a 11/16 socket that I'm using for these. Basically just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Alright, so now I want to try to put see if the strut bar will fit on there now. Alright, I'm actually going to try to see if I can fit it back on there. I don't know if it will or not. We'll see. Okay. Well. Alright, so what I went ahead and did is I did push the AC line behind the strut bar, and then over here I just drilled a hole and stuck one of the pieces of hardware in there, and then over here I'll just have to push it towards the back a little bit and then drill it down, and then it'll stay right there, and it's pretty firm. And then with the AC line thing right here is just behind the stud, and then I'm just gonna put the nut back on there just so it's there. So that's that. Alright, so I got the strut bar on there, I got all the bolts in, and then I end up putting the AC line behind the strut bar right there. As you can see, it was pretty easy. All I had to do was take the bolts off the wiper cowl and push it up a little bit, push the AC line further back, and then I was able to bolt the strut bar down, and it fits fine as you see, looks good. And I also got the intake back on there. So this is how it looks. Got the intake back on the strut bar, and then the AC line is back there. I just had to take this bolt out and this right there and pull it up a little bit, push it back, and then I was able to get the bar on there with the bolts for the AC down here. I just pushed it back. There's a little bar with a hole that you like put on the little stud, and then there's a nut on there. I just pushed the little piece like metal on the back side and then put the nut on there. So it's not actually, the piece of metal is not going through the stud, but it's right behind it. And the nut's back on there just so it's on there, plus it keeps it from coming off. But it's also not going to come off because the strut bar is pressing on the AC line right there. So it's not going to go anywhere. And it looks better than people that have it in the front somehow. And I don't even know how they have it in the front. So we're just going to leave it as this. So here it is, the OMP strut bar. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to like and subscribe for more content.